What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So I have several exciting topics that I want to break down here for today's video. We have to talk about all of the items that sold out for New York Comic Con and why it was a massive success for Funko as a whole. We also have an exclusive gift with purchase that is being offered with Funko right now, where you can get a free Freddy, Franny, or Proto the Dog pop, and some of which are very limited. We also have a huge sale going on right now for Halloween, and there are 2 limited piece items releasing on the Funko shop today. So let's break it all down, starting off with New York Comic Con, where we saw the most limited pieces ever, and everything sold out at the booth in person at New York Comic Con. But also this year, for the first time I feel like in many years, most of the items on Funko's website sold out for New York Comic Con. So I want to just highlight them really quick and see what's left in stock. So of course the DC Mystery Pop sold out. That sold out on the website. We were live for the drop if some of you guys were there. Sold out within the first minute. There was a 100 piece Flash metallic pop in play, which is still going for upwards of $2,000. So really no surprise as to why that one sold out. The 3,000 piece Havoc also sold out, limited piece. You know, we expected that one to sell out at some point. It sold out quicker than I thought it was going to though. And we also have the 4,000 piece Nimrod from X-Men, which also sold out. This one is a little bit of a surprise here though. The 10-inch Jumbo Raikou from Pokemon. It always baffles me that these 10-inch Pokemon pops actually end up selling out, just because they're not limited, and I feel like collectors, especially in the Funko space, have been complaining for a while now that they're running out of room. So to continue to see 10-inch characters sell out is pretty crazy. But then again, Funko is making a lot of these Pokemon characters only in 10-inch form and not in 4-inch or 6-inch, which leaves collectors really little to no options if they're trying to complete, you know, X generation of Pokemon pops. I was surprised to see that the Rides Deluxe Brook with Shark Submerge pop did not sell out. I thought One Piece fans were going to show up for that one. However, One Piece fans did show up for the Human Beast Form Rob Lucci. This was one of the most popular pops of the convention, and everybody was looking for it if you were an anime fan, and it sold out online much faster than I anticipated. What also sold out much faster than I anticipated ended up being one of the most popular pops of the convention, including the limited piece items, the Itachi Moment here from Naruto. Once again, I was really surprised to see that this one sold out. It was going for upwards of $500 during the weekend of New York Comic Con, but apparently Naruto fans had to have this for their collection, and size did not deter them whatsoever. It was also at a higher price point of $35. It didn't stop any of those Naruto fans whatsoever. The Dark Paladin from Yu-Gi-Oh! Also sold out. I was pretty surprised to see that, considering it's not limited or anything. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pops, I feel like there's been some demand, but not like crazy through the roof demand like what we've seen with Naruto and One Piece. Another one that I was surprised to see sell out was the Sonic with Caliburn sword. After seeing the Shadow, the Pirate Shadow or Buccaneer Shadow for San Diego Comic-Con not sell out, I thought that we were going to see a similar circumstance here with the Sonic, but nonetheless, Sonic fans showed up in full force, and this one is no longer available on Funko's website. Another one that's no longer available is the Kingdom Come Flying Superman. They're dubbing this the Comic Deco variant version of him. Really cool Superman pop, but with as many DC pops as there were for New York Comic Con, I just wasn't expecting this one to sell out, but it did, and the con sticker is trending for a lot. Then we have, for the next item that sold out, the One Piece Luffy collector pin. Now, this was a $25 retail price, but it was limited to only 700 pieces. So that's probably a big reason as to why that one sold out. For our Loungefly collectors, the Five Nights at Freddy's Foxy Cosplay Lenticular Mini Backpack, this one actually did sell out at that $90 price point. So there still is a few sought after Loungefly pieces out there. I was really surprised to see that the Sanrio collector pin did not sell out, even though it was more limited, coming in at only 500 pieces as compared to that One Piece pin we just looked at. The bundle for New York Comic Con sold out, and I was surprised to see that this one yet again did sell out. I think at the end of the day, Funko just isn't making a lot of these bundles, and maybe some secondary retailers or some really big resellers are just grabbing these up, and they're fine with paying that $565 price tag. Even though when you break it down though, you're not getting much of a discount per pop, and I feel like if Funko is going to offer a big wholesale style bundle like that, they should at least give you a little bit of a break. So maybe instead of having an average of like $20 per pop, maybe it come down to like $12 or $14 a pop, but that's just my opinion. It doesn't matter though, because they're selling the bundles out, so what do I know? The last two items that we have here that sold out was the bath towel Pingu. This was limited to 5,000 pieces, and I think it's a more accurate reflection of the demand for this character, considering the San Diego Comic-Con Pingu did not sell out, and it's still available on Funko's website. The last and final item that sold out was this one-piece Luffy lanyard. Pretty cool. You know, if you want to grab something like that for your collection, those are fun to wear around at Comic-Cons or toy shows or, you know, wherever you go for your collecting needs. But those are all the items that sold out for New York Comic Con, and ultimately I think it was a huge success for Funko, and probably because of two reasons. First reason being, it was the most limited pieces we've seen for a New York Comic Con catalog in a long time. You probably have to go back to like the days of 2014 or 2013 when they were doing those 480 piece limited piece pops to see the amount of limited pieces that we just saw for 2025. So that's something that I hope Funko continues for all major conventions moving into 2026. Another thing that I know Funko must have done is reduce the amount of items that they produced, especially for these shared exclusive figures, because at the end of the day, you want to see your stuff sell out. You don't want to see the stuff just linger on the website, and that unfortunately is the case for some of the San Diego Comic-Con stuff, and you can clearly see what collectors want and what collectors don't want. What I do think the New York Comic-Con catalog was lacking, though, was a little bit more diversity. It seemed to be really oversaturated with Marvel and DC pops, very lacking on TV, movie, I mean, no sports whatsoever, so I feel like there's some other categories that they could really mix into the catalog to make it a little bit more diverse, but overall, it was a huge success. Now moving on to this really cool promo that Funko is doing right now. So if you spend $150 on their website, you will actually earn yourself a free gift in the form of a free Freddy, Franny, or Proto the Dog pop, and they can be as limited as 500 pieces, and they're all going to be limited actually. The highest piece count that they're offering is 3,000 pieces, which I think is really cool of Funko to be doing. I'm going to be making a few orders because I want to get some of these limited piece pops because they didn't specify where these Freddy, Franny, or Proto the Dog pops are coming from. I haven't seen anybody open one up or show one of these off yet from this exclusive gift with purchase promotion that they're doing right now. So these could be new characters or new pops that we've never seen before, because keep in mind, we did not get a Freddy, Franny, or Proto the Dog pop for New York Comic Con. To make this deal even sweeter, if you guys sign up with our favorite cashback service, Rakuten, you'll actually earn yourself an additional $50 bonus. And all you have to do is sign up via our unique affiliate link down below. Since we are sponsored by Rakuten, we can offer you guys that exclusive $50 sign up bonus, which would reduce your $150 spend to $100, which would be pretty crazy if you think about it. To get $150 worth of stuff for only $100, plus that free Freddy, Franny, or Proto, I think that's pretty sweet. Plus, you'll get your 2% cash back if you are a member of Rakuten, because they do offer that free 2%. Take it. Every single dollar counts, especially when it comes to collecting. Moving on, we got two limited piece items that are actually releasing today on the Funko shop. They might even be sold out by the time you're watching this video. But first up, at 9 a.m., actually they're dropping at the same time. We got the Kirami with bow, limited to 9,500 pieces. I anticipate this one being a fairly quick sellout. And then the second item that we have isn't a pop. It's a 14-inch Jumbo-chan Scorpion figure, limited to 1,200 pieces. It's coming in at $250. I think this is going to be a little bit of a slower sellout, but based on all the messages and emails that I got after I released my full October limited piece catalog video, a lot of people are excited for this. They want this for their collection, and now I changed my mind. I do think this is going to sell out despite that $250 retail price tag. We have seen other Jumbo-chan figures in the past sell out despite this high price point, so I think this will sell out as well. Keep in mind that you can get that $50 bonus activated via Rakuten for purchasing these other two items as well. So you can reduce the cost for that Jumbo-chan figure from $250 to $200, for example. All right, there is a huge sale going on today as well for all of you Halloween and horror fans, but there's also some other sneaky items that Funko included in this sale as well. So they're having an up to 50% off VIP Halloween sale. The VIP just means that you have to sign up for Funko Rewards. It's free to join. I don't know why you wouldn't sign up, because you get bonus points for every single purchase you make on Funko's website. And they have all your favorite classic Halloween characters included in the sale. We've got Ghostface, Billy the Puppet, Art the Clown, Beetlejuice, Elvira, Pennywise. You got Casper the Friendly Ghost. You have this really cool Lydia Dietz with Maitland House Pop Town. Here's the trio of Stretch Fatso and Stinky from the Casper the Friendly Ghost line as well. There's just so many cool Halloween and horror pops, and I think now is a perfect time to strike if you've been waiting for, you know, picking some of these up for your Halloween displays. We do have one more week until Halloween, so if you ordered it today, it would likely, depending on where you live, get delivered to your house maybe by Wednesday, Thursday, so you could still put up a really cool Halloween display for next Friday. I also want to mention that Funko is including the leftover San Diego Comic-Con pops in this sale as well. So you've got the Deluxe Tank Girl. We kind of had a feeling that one wasn't going to sell out. We have the Nico Robin with Mini Mary 2. I thought this one was going to sell out, but nonetheless, it's here for 50% off. You've got the Naruto Uzumaki with the cat ears. We've got the Jorgen Von Strangle and Tooth Fairy 2-pack. We love that one. We picked it up at full price and have it in our collection. We also have Herbie. We kind of knew Herbie was going to be on clearance at some point, but there's a lot of really cool items that are included in the sale, 168 to be exact. Some of them even have a chance with Chase, so it's definitely worth going through the list. And with this special promotion right now, I think it's a perfect time to strike, get you that free Franny, free Freddy, Franny, or Proto the Dog Pop, plus your Rakuten bonus. I mean, you could do some serious damage, either if you're trying to pick up some stuff for your collection for Halloween, or it's not a bad idea to start, you know, tucking some stuff away for the holiday season as gifts for friends or family members. So that's going to do it for today's little Funko roundup. Lots of exciting things happening through the Funko shop, and ultimately I'm just really excited for the direction that Funko is going with these limited piece pops, with them reducing the numbers for certain items that they're releasing for Comic-Cons. I think they're doing a lot of great things, and on top of these sales, you know, sales are always great because it allows us to maximize our budgets, and I think having that gift with purchase promotion is just a nice little sweet cherry on top of the cake. So let me know if you plan on picking up anything from the Funko sale, and I'd also love to hear your overall thoughts on New York Comic Con. Our stuff just arrived the other day. I was going to do an unboxing video, but I was really impatient, and I just opened up all of our stuff and really wanted to see what DC mystery pops we got. We ended up pulling 2 of the metallic Jokers. One of them has already been spoken for, and we're keeping the other one. So yeah, I had a feeling immediately somebody was going to message us like, hey, you want to trade for the Joker? No, somebody already claimed it. We actually opened them up during our baby shower here last weekend. So it was really exciting, and I really hope Funko does more mystery items like that in the future. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, because we would love to have you join our Slapshotpops family. And with that being said, don't stop shooting until you score.